Alana Pearce, a shining example of everything wrong with the modern day gaming industry. She's a liar, she's a thief, a completely detestable person in general. And today she decided to lie a little bit more. This poster child of the fact that you can take the reporter out of IGN, but you cannot take the IGN out of the reporter. Yes, she previously worked at IGN as a reporter or gaming something. No one even cares, honestly. Currently, you most likely know her from such classical bangers as Having a Child is a Disability, or now, the most recent one is lying about what happened in the Game Awards with the developers of Black Myth Wukong because they lied, they cried because they did not win the Game Awards. And she's previously known for other bangers like lying about being a writer for God of War. then she stole art from some person and then pretended that it's actually hers and she made it. This woman has an absolute history of being just petty. Well, she's a hot woman, so you know how it is. It's the typical hot pettiness of why am I not the greatest in the world because clearly I deserve it for no apparent reason. The most recent thing is that she lied because she was at the Game Awards about the fact that when they announced that Black Myth Wukong did not win Game of the Year, the developers cried. Yeah, well, it's pretty much part of the course for a person like her.
And I was in the front row this year. It was my first time being in the front row. I was like, wow, thanks, Jeff. Great seats. But being in the front row means that
Also, the fact that people actually thought that anything other than a Sony or Microsoft product is ever capable of winning Game of the Year award. No, that's never happening. Except Baldur's Gate, because that was the most overwhelming success in a long time. But other than that, you need to huff paint to think that anything but Sony or Microsoft is ever winning the Game Awards.
you can see all of the actually important people. So like next to me was the whole Sony team. Frankly, that's probably why they put me there, was because when they gave me the seat, I was with Sony. So I was with the Sony publishing team. Behind me was Joseph Faris. Just behind him was Sam Lake, both of whom I know and am very fond of. They're both really great dudes. But I could see all of the nominees and awards winners, and the Black Myth Wukong team, I don't know which person on the team, was crying when Astrobot got Game of the Year. Because you could see him just looking down the line, which is the first time I've ever seen anything like that. Because generally everyone is like, Game Awards doesn't matter that much. But yeah, the Wukong.
Game Awards matters a lot for some people, by the way. And also, I just want to throw this out. Even if the developers of Black Myth Wukong actually did cry about not winning the Game Awards, there's technically nothing wrong with that because they probably wanted to win this. They had their hopes up. It wouldn't be the most craziest thing to happen. Now it didn't happen, but still the point being.
Team were crying when they did not win, which was definitely unusual. Clearly meant a lot to them. They did an amazing thing. But I did find that surprising. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Did it look like celebratory crying?
This is what happens when your life is literally giving on a platter for you just because you're hot. And stop lying and saying she's not hot. You would, I would, most people would. Now, obviously, no one's sticking around. Obviously. But you would. This is just how life is when you're a hot chick. You pretty much get it laid before your feet. You don't really have to try. Your hotness is the most important thing in your world. And a lot of women actually completely blatantly just subscribe to this idea and understand it. They don't need to do anything. Fuck college, fuck anything, fuck knowing being smart. Just be hot and some rich dude is gonna take care of you. It's a game. And hell, some people play it and, we can be mad or, we can just accept it. And she is pretty much kind of playing it because, again, I have absolutely no doubts. She is vapid, stupid, and completely incapable, most likely, at her job. Recently, we watched a video of her explaining the IGN scoring, where she, without any hesitation, without any thinking, said, well, of course, AAA games need to have a 7 or more because they have more mechanics than indie games. That's literally what she said. What an absolutely vapid, detestable person.
No. They were upset. Definitely upset that they didn't win. Which is also fair. But it was still just surprising. It's really
Yeah, she is so confident in what she's saying. Now the reality turns out is the fact that the Black Myth Wukong team was 5 rows behind her, and she could not see them at all. Then we had videos where you could see the Black Myth Wukong team celebrating and cheering for the winners, the CEO. At some point, also she talks about it being the CEO of Black Myth Wukong who cried. Who you blatantly have a specific video of him actually cheering and congratulating Astrobot for winning, which is hilarious. But no, I don't know why she's doing this. I don't know if she's just purely that stupid or how the hell is this possible. I just think she probably wants the attention because that's just the reality of this person. If you have paid attention to her even a little bit, she pretty much switches jobs every year because every year a company understands that way there's literally no fucking value in having her because even amongst DEI hires, she still probably does the least. And so she just job drifts from one big company to another because hot women in gaming are rare, honestly, especially like this, okay? It's just nepotism at its finest. Alana Pearce is the poster child for absolute, blatant, perfect nepotism. And she's not even probably from a rich family. No, she probably comes from a well-off family, I would assume. But still, all of this is pointless. Well, people don't like her in general, but the fact that she's just hot means that she is free to do whatever the hell she pleases at this point in life, and it's all gonna be fine, you know. But when her, I don't know if that was her child that she called him. I don't know if that was her child that she called a disability, but I mean, even that's not gonna deter loser cucks from probably trying to sim for her. It's just sad, dude. It is just absolutely sad. And well, now she's a full-time streamer, which is good for us because you know she's gonna say some fucking stupid shit. You know that that's gonna happen. And after calling her child a disability, especially you know that she's not going to be able to take an L, she's never going to probably uh, just take something lying down, except the dick. She will fight for her stupid perception of the world that's not even remotely close to truth. Like the time that she actually went out and said, "Oh, here's a Microsoft graph that says the child's on disabilities. I'm right. Everyone is wrong." Bro, a Microsoft graph that says a child is a situational disability. Oh, get out. No one cares. In any case, Lana, I hope for sprawling collaboration between you making videos and talking about things that are clearly stupid and wrong, and me farming those things because it's hilarious. Because, again, you're hot. You make perfect thumbnails. Okay? 10 out of 10. Bye.